Police K9, sound off or I'll send the dog.
That's 5, a copy of 33 run.
Front.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and a video that's going to show a police canine searching for, finding, and apprehending a suspect that had run from officers. This incident began on May the 18th, 2024 at about 8 p.m. Officers with the Columbus Division of Police were on routine patrol when they observed a guy who they knew had felony warrants for arrest. They got out of the car and said, "Hey guy, you need to stop. You got warrants for your arrest." And he said, "No, coppers, I ain't stopping for you." And he took off running. The officers gave chase and weren't able to maintain contact with the guy, weren't able to catch him during this foot pursuit, but there were enough officers in the area that they were able to kind of create a perimeter. When you're able to get a perimeter like that, you can call for a canine. The canine will respond and help you search for this suspect. And that's what we are going to be watching today. Now that process is kind of a long drawn out process. So just so you know, I went ahead and cut about 30 minutes of canine searching backyards and stuff. And we're going to pick up moments before they make the apprehension. I don't want to spoil too much of the story, but there's some good stuff that even happens after the apprehension. So I would encourage you to stick around and see the way the suspect interacts with the officers after that goes down. And then at the end of the video, I'll be back with some final thoughts about canine searches and that sort of thing. Probably be able to answer some of your questions before you make it to the comment section.
That's the house that later came out, right? Saying she let the little dog out.
Yeah.
Right here. We're gonna need our center cameras, so Cleveland, 20 in Cleveland, anything like that. Let me check one.
I think it's best to run down the alley then.
Okay.
Because this what little wind is coming this way.
Yeah, it looks like Cleveland 18. Yeah, that's what I see too. 18's in Cleveland. I hope
Yeah. Come on.
Give them time to kick it off and they can work their magic.
I copy. RTC channel.
Sonic Special.
Sonic special.
Hey, just want to let the chopper know. They're going to be doing a laser show. They have some FAA approval for it, but there's going to be a ton of lasers going off over here by the stadium if the chopper needs to clear out.
Thank you.
Okay, the camera that's at Cleveland and 18. They had a 58 take off on them. They aired it around 8:28. So maybe you can check the camera and see if you saw him. Male black. On the shoulder length dreads. Wearing a Raiders black jersey, number 45 on the back. Black shorts.
We're on.
What was that time again?
They aired it at 8:28.
Hey Jake.
And he took off from 1239 East 20th. He was running southbound, if it was on the camera.
Hey, see if Chopper's got flare up. And could you advise that we're now in this alley?
K912, we now have the dog south of 19th.
Come see here! Get your hands! Get your hands! Give your hands! Stop fighting my dog! Put your hands out in front of you! Here. That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna go on your stomach. That's whatever you want to do, brother.
Right behind the house with the red roof.
Easy.
K912, we now have the dog south of 19th. That's where we're going.
I got left arm.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna go on your stomach.
That's cool. I'm whatever you want to do, bro.
On your stomach. We're on your stomach.
I got you.
I'm checking on it. Alright, he's got it.
I think it's 1207.
He's gonna put a pat down on it.
Damn. I ain't got shit on me, bro. Oh, God, I know.
Dude, you toss anything?
Nah, hell, I don't fuck around.
We'll do this side.
Ah, shit. Shit. Yeah, good job.
Thanks for your help, Chopper.
That shit hurt. Can I do it the other side, please, bro? I don't care. Shit.
I'll blow up real quick, see, you know.
Alright, I'm gonna sit you up. I'm gonna literally pick you up. You ready?
I was like, alright, let's walk out this way.
Stop. Can you stop and talk to my girl's number about please, bro?
Nope. You lost that chain when you ran.
Yeah, fuck with it.
I heard I have a seat in this car.
Damn.
Yeah. I'll stick him here until, yeah.
Type shit.
K912 signal.
Alright. Big City Columbus sign for me.
Yeah, for sure. Damn, man, what motherfucking leg, man? Shit, shot.
I'm gonna lift your shirt up, buddy, okay? Dude, that... We're sitting there, it's like, we're not going to was it?
But I heard you on the radio. In my head, I'm like, fuck, I'm about to do. Cause I kept hearing the radio.
Well, the dogs are better at searching than we are, so we'll wait for the dog.
For sure.
And heaven forbid. Plus, as far as the dog's going into poison ivy and shit. What are you looking at? What's wrong with your leg?
The fucking bite, that shit hurt.
Where?
I don't know if it was good enough, but that one.
Yeah. Okay. Tight. Yeah, I got it. Alright, go search your feet for me.
Give his ass a treat, bro. For real, give his ass a treat.
Man, what are you doing? Can I help you out? That's the old one, too. You can get up by one of the young ones.
The dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a loose on there. Jeez.
Young one would be a lot worse.
You start 24.
Where my girl at? She's close. We don't have her looking for a girl. Nah, I'm not. Man, but I gotta get her number, man. Please, bro. I have to. Even if she can walk, please, bro.
Double lock them. Yeah, let me do that. I heard. Screen.
Yeah, I scream, man. Look at the damn thing.
That's it.
Yeah, do that, baby. Shit, sir.
And on your hammy. Got one on the back side too. He's probably right. Like he's right in there, but the dogs are coming like.
I heard y'all.
And then, alright. Now sit back here for a little bit, alright?
I can probably slide through the street.
Miles never got caught.
For me, you fuck his leg up, though. Can I, man, can we please swing and get the number, bro, please?
Watch your leg.
Watch your leg.
Just left.
Okay, come and see ya. Here, come on. Here.
I think it's 1207. 19. Well, what's it?
I have you want to change 1207 19.
Excellent work on the perimeter by everybody. We're
Here, chill. Thanks
for your help, Chopper.
Come on. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's pretty mild. Hey, hold on. Who was the first one that started chasing you?
Not me.
Who was on that bike? I shook their ass. For sure, that's the real booty mile.
Oh, shoot they
I
ass.
shook their ass. When I hit that fence, I hit the fence. He thought I was going back the other way. Gonna hit the other fence.
Down high low, or you hit him with like
Nah, bro. I hit him with the. I jumped the fence and start running back. And he said he's coming back to you. U-turn. I really could have made it far. I could have made it, but
How long were you hiding in the bushes?
I don't even fucking know. Like an hour, it felt like.
How many creatures you see out past you?
I ain't see none. I heard whoever was sitting right here.
That was us.
But when the dog first came, he ain't see me, so I started trying to lean back. He about to walk by me.
I think he saw you pretty well.
Definitely saw my
Dog
ass.
got to see it.
For sure. How the fuck you smell me? When she gave you a piece of my clothing?
They're good.
Know wherever you run from.
Yep, thanks.
See back here
All right. Hi, Boo. We haven't seen you.
All right, for sure, bro.
Alright, when you get home, you're gonna wash that out.
I didn't know there was this. Yeah, I didn't know there was this. Oh, God.
He's walking over here. He's walking over here. Okay,
You guys have a good one.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I thought it was really good stuff. I thought it was absolutely hilarious to see how this guy responded with the officers after he got caught, after he got bit. You know, some of the jaw jacking and a little bit of friendly banter between the officers and the suspect. I love seeing that kind of stuff, and I've experienced it many times over my career. It's good to be able to share that with the public. Some of the stuff that I wanted to point out that I was going to put in the intro, but it would have made the introduction way too long, that I wanted to share with you is how it is that police canines actually search for people. Because you heard the suspect say, you know, how did you guys do this? Did you give him a piece of my clothing? You know, because you see that in the movies, and that is a thing in real life with search and rescue dogs and stuff like that, where they grab a sock or a jacket or a shirt that belonged to like a missing child. They give it to the dog sniffs it, and then he takes off running looking for the person. In a situation with police canines and searches, and I'm going to preface this by saying I am not a canine officer. I am not an expert on the subject, but I know a thing or two from talking to the handlers over the years. And I'm putting this all in like way low level, basic layman's terms, just for people that don't have any experience to help them understand how this process works. But when a police canine responds to the area, these dogs are actually trained to pick up on the scent of a person that's running, that adrenaline response that the human body has when they take off running. They actually smell different than if you were just walking around. So when the canine gets in the area, they're sniffing around for somebody that was, you know, excited, their adrenaline was pumping and was running. And the dogs, believe it or not, you know, a lot of police officers kind of smell the same, or they at least have a similar smell, or there's certain characteristics of a police officer smell that is different than someone that was running from the police. And the dogs pick up on that. They know, hey, this is a member of the community versus this is a police officer. So they're sniffing around looking for that kind of scent cone. If they're there immediately after a suspect runs, they'll pick up on that scent and they'll take off running almost at full speed right after them, because it's almost like a trail of breadcrumbs. They're able to pick that up. If there's an extended period of time, you know, think about like a drop of water into a pond. It starts to ripple out, and that, if it was like food coloring, initially when you drop it, it's going to be a bright color of whatever food coloring you drop, but eventually it's going to dissipate and you're not going to be able to see that drop of food coloring in that pond at all. And that's something similar that happens with the scent when a dog responds to scene. So the dogs will get there and they can smell stuff all over the place. If the wind is blowing, they're not able to pick up like a track and go that route. So the dogs, just like an officer, will just begin to search and look for places where they think that suspect might be hiding. That's why, hopefully I've got the B-roll going in the background here. You see the dog, he's going into yards, he's looking behind garages, he's looking behind trash cans. He is looking in all of the places that he might find a person, but also he's not just using his eyes, he's using his nose. So he's going to stick his nose in that place. He's going to know immediately there's nobody there, and he's going to go to the next spot. When they get to the spot where they're closer to where the suspect is, you could see that the dog was like, oh, I am on it. And then he picks up the scent. They go in, and he doesn't call out, doesn't do anything. He just bites the guy, and there you have it. I don't know. I thought that that part of the canine search part was necessary. I hope you enjoy kind of my layman's breakdown of terms in the incident there and kind of how that happened. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to shut up now. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon.